Shuri, what is happening inside the mound? The mines are unmanned. Unprocessed vibranium is toxic to the human body. As long as the shield around it stands, the city is safe. We cannot let Claw poison the vibranium mound. Why don't we let Claw know we have arrived? It is only polite. Sorry we are late. We needed to know exactly where your fuses were hiding. Keep moving! Do not let Claw's minions stop us! We will extinguish your fuses, Claw! Ah, one has fallen. Prepare yourselves. This will be difficult.
If it helps, your death would be instantaneous.
Let him fume. I need to monitor the progress of his madness.
At least my father could still look me in the eye after all I've done.
We will tear it limb from robotic limb. The leg mechanism. Go up!
What is it?
Avengers! Go through them all if you have to. We will not cower! It is the heatsink for the mines. Claw's fuses are putting it into overdrive. How many of them are there? Shuri, take over the power banks. We will give you as much time as we can. Shuri, how close are you to taking control of those fuses? We are fine. We have reached the door to the power banks. In the elevator, now! We are almost there.
It is finished. Bring up the city's shield.
We almost have him! Shuri!
We were able to do it. Together. You are right. Maybe later.
For now, I am coming home. Still not good enough. You won't have to. We'll destroy the turrets.
Okoye, are you receiving? Excellent. I will watch for her. I will handle it. Not anymore. The cave passed, she took us through this gate.
Okoye, send a team to make sure Claw's men have not permanently damaged this heritage site.
Pathetic. They must have learned how to fight from Claw. Shuri is even more capable than I knew. But she is still in danger.
We're almost to the temple. I will let you know when we re-emerge.
You disapprove of this decision, or all of them?
I can tell you have something to say, Captain.
And it is my job to make sure that plan does not get my sister killed. Then we are agreed. Not yet. Patience, adored one. I know another way in.
On to the temple.
Bast, forgive me.
I will clear this temple of them all.
Wakanda forever.
Around to the back of the temple. There is another entrance.
You do not stay unconquered by making things easy. Here we are.
The door is open. Hurry! Inside!
I could not let you go alone.
There should be a target on that pillar.
You are not the one I mistrust.
That psychopath killed them and ran away. Shuri! Shuri! Get out! Get out now!
I will cut every one of you down.
Leave this place! Shuri!
Okoye, we are coming home. My sister will need medical attention, and get me the next of kin for the lab technicians.
Claw will pay for this. I promise.
We need the network back online, sister.
Understood. We hear you, Takami. What is wrong? We are on our way. Hold fast.
This site is back under Wakandan control.
More of Claw's forces. Takami should not have put his life at risk for this. I would have found a way. That is my responsibility as king. Remain strong, warriors! Your king is here! To mine for vibranium outside of the mound. Thank you, Takami. You should get your people back to safety.
They are all gone. I must tell the River Tribe leader, your black market vibranium will never match Wakanda's.
That is good to hear. What has Claw done? The destruction here. There's the machine!
You can certainly try.
Target the legs! That should destabilize it! There's a mechanism above each leg! Yes! A flaw in your design, Claw! Those frequency coils! To prevent an explosion! Pity it won't work! That fuse is finished. For now, your greed will lead you nowhere, Claw. I will make sure of it.
Do not put our people in any more danger. I will find these fuses and destroy them myself. That is an order, sister. Yes, Okoye.
For now, and still they will be at a disadvantage. He will lead me to his friends, then to their leader. Claw, how many times must I teach them this lesson? I do believe you are right. Good. You are learning. Okoye, I have cleared the camp. Searching it for intel. She will receive the after-action report. I asked you. You will acquire strategic awareness of our new enemies. Wakanda may be my kingdom, but it is also my home. These jungles are my childhood playground. Believe me, I hate seeing their primitive technology littering the place as much as you do. I am nearing the camp, trying to get a better vantage point from above. I do not like that they have managed to get this close to the city. That is our last line of defense. I am the first. Not yet. But these men are not subtle. They stumble through the jungle, leaving craters for footprints. Okoye, what is your progress? We will rebuild, and they will fall. I promise you. You will regret this. You should have brought more. Leave this place. Stay down! For Wakanda! Face me! No. Send your forces to the shield. That is where Claw's men will be headed. I know another way. These men use explosions to make themselves feel powerful. I am sharing it with you now. Somewhat begrudgingly. You will enjoy this, Okoye. Okoye, the corrupted vibranium has spread to this part of the jungle too. I do not know yet. It must be destroyed. It is not every day I earn praise from the leader of the Dora Milaje. One spire down. The corruption has been destroyed and Claw's men pacified. Time to open my shortcut. Yes, but not in the way you think. No walk through the Jalia was needed. Just an uncle to teach his nephew. I know how much you enjoy your duty, adored one. The spire is shielded when in this state. I must clear Claw's men from the area first. They cannot discover this passage. Corrupted vibranium. Claw's failed mining operations are more dangerous than he realizes. The spires are growing. I have to destroy them quickly. No. This will cause permanent damage. I must be quicker. Corrupted vibranium. I will examine the samples when I return. My communication bead will not function inside this pass. She does. All potential Black Panthers do. I must face all of Claw's technology if I am to defeat it. Even the pieces I cannot simply destroy. Past reaping the souls of Wakanda's invaders. She protects us always. I have not seen this cave since I was training with my uncle. Like stepping into a memory. Strange to walk this as the Black Panther. My uncle did his best to prepare me for men like Claw. I hope I do not let him down. I remember breaking this looking for a way in. Explosives were not a good idea. I feel like I am competing with my younger self now. Uncle updated this cave constantly. Had to keep me on my toes. He had to be sure I was ready. At least Claw's men have not discovered this passage. Surely they would have destroyed it as well. My uncle warned me never to underestimate men like Claw. His words come back so easily here. I must stop Claw's sonic cannon. I have made it through these trials before. I can do it again. Once I am through this passage, I can cut Claw's men off before they reach the city. When she grew older, Shuri came to stand there beside me. But ultimately, it became my duty to challenge Uncle Sayan in combat. Wrong. Uncle Sayan was always changing this puzzle. No, not that one. That wasn't right. Yes, that one I remember. Good. Moving on. Perfect. If my uncle could see me now. It is open. Finally. I must be faster. Another trial. We had to earn our way in, but there was always something useful inside. It is clear Ulysses Claw fancies himself a technologist, a sonic cannon. Perhaps the one thing capable of taking down Wakanda's shields. I have underestimated the lengths to which he will go to obtain vibranium. I remember when they modernized the technology behind this tram. Uncle was vehement that it still looked the same as it did 1,000 years ago. So these have been cutting holes in my cavern. This was not dug, but cut. Some kind of sharp metal drill. If this vibranium had not been refined thousands of years ago, it would have mutated everyone who passed. Bashenga wanted every new Black Panther to remember why he received the title 10,000 years ago. The tribes of Wakanda were at war. The meteor carrying vibranium crashed to Earth. That meteor became the vibranium mound that overlooks the Golden City. Inside the mound grew the heart-shaped herb, a gift from Bast herself. I have forgotten some of the ancient symbols. In order. Right. I will start again. Okoye, I am through. Shuri, the Avengers. What are outsiders doing in Wakandan airspace? I will deal with the Avengers later. First, I must take Claw's sonic cannon offline. Okoye, have the Dora Milaje and the Avengers keep Claw's men busy. Draw their attention away from the cliffside. I have it handled, sister. We don't have much time before they are through the shield. I must hurry. Stay out of my way! I closed Wakanda's borders for a reason. We did not need the Avengers to protect the shield. I am almost there. Now you introduce yourself. Are you always this well-spoken? Strange choice for your last words, Crossbones. He is shielding the cannon. Looks like you can only shield one thing at a time. Your cannon is unprotected. As you wish. Shuri, Okoye, the cannon is down. Avengers, I hope you have familiarized yourselves with the palace by now. You cannot handle close forces alone? Impossible. Then I think it is about time the Avengers see what the Black Panther is truly capable of. Sister, any news of Okoye? No matter. I welcome the challenge. We will catch them by surprise. Shuri has been overprotective since her father died. Okoye, clean up stragglers. The Avengers and I will secure the other tower. Destroy them! We can rebuild them later! Stay strong, adored ones. Claw has hacked these turrets as well. I believe so. There is a cavern pass we can use to reach the other tower. He will pay for his transgressions. Vibranium ley lines stretch outward from the mound itself, most concentrated in Wakanda. Claw has found a way to extract that vibranium from the groundwater. We are approaching the shortcut to Fort Han Garrison. Our passage is it? I remember you saying I was not allowed. You should keep the timer. Makes things interesting. Shuri, how did Claw's people get inside the pass? Claw's men are here. Thank you. This will take us near the border. You should keep the pressure plates. I know. Shuri, any word from the hack tower? Is this the man who fancies himself the general of a corporate army? When I find you, I will have you begging for mercy you won't receive. As do I. The Kimoyo Network Control Center. Change of plans. Avengers, run! They need our help. Destroy those turrets! Hold your ground. We will take care of the turrets. Stay alert. Report any other turret malfunctions to me immediately. Come. Every second counts. What have you done to our men? The lower floor of the Fort Han Garrison. We must hurry. Not yet. Which he should be thankful for. They are like rats. Here we go again. It's fine. Let's keep going. One less distraction. We need to keep moving. We are heading down to the control center. What of the other towers? Then we shall be your eyes. Claw seems to be experimenting with some new technology. Scan these, and we'll analyze them later. We have arrived. We must protect the server bags at all costs. This garrison guards the prison on the border. Fort Han. Yes, thank you. Get in position. Claw has control of the Kimoyo network. Shuri, how long do you need to get it back? It would take down our turrets as well. Leave that to me. Not yet. Lucky for you, the one controlling it is a she. That is all of them. We should destroy it. We will try to get inside. Glad you approve, Stark. Now this I will miss. Just borrowing it for a moment. But since you are eavesdropping, I am proud of you, Shuri. Just a few more minutes. But now you look the part. Giving up the throne? No. Calling you Queen Shuri. A little. I tried to correct you multiple times. You just never listened.
I will miss you too.
There it is. Captain Rogers, what is this harm room of yours? Interesting. I will consider your offer. Sister, what news of the border tribes? And the Jabari? How generous. Birnanzana is in full lockdown. No one enters or leaves the city without my permission. Claw believes Wakanda relies solely on its technology for protection. My claws will prove him wrong. Okoye, has your team returned? I am glad you arrived safely. I need you and your sword sisters to escort everyone into the city. Our shield will protect them. You have something to add? Have you lost faith in me? I will bring Claw and his thieves to justice. You have my word. I hate it when he does that. So you claim. Now tell me what you need. Enough. I will call upon your wisdom when needed. Until then, enjoy the comforts gifted to you. We must assess the damage to the Komoyo network. Where are we with getting the Komoyo network back online? Take Adora Milaje with you for protection. These designs are similar to those I saw near the Warrior's Gate, programmed to seek out large vibranium veins. Why give them combat abilities? I should have known Shuri would not wait for me to examine it. A warm welcome indeed. May Bast watch over us. I used to sneak in to sit on this throne as a child. The reality is very different from the childhood fantasy. Claw is everywhere. And now we cannot rely on the Komoyo network. I will do everything in my power to stop him. Keep eyes on it. Claw is here for our vibranium. We cannot allow it to fall into his hands. To all those who have worn the mask of the Black Panther, may Bast watch over you always. I will not let you down. What is this? That is your domain, sorcerer. I have other pursuits.
Is there anything else you need, sister?
Excellent. Keep me posted. Good news for once. Then we must act quickly. Give me the coordinates. Good work. She should go with Shuri's lab technicians to analyze the damage to the Komoyo network. Ah, good. Clint Barton, whispers say you have traveled to the future. Tell me, what happens to Wakanda? I see. Thank you for your honesty. My ancestors have all dealt with colonizers before. Claw will end no differently. Dr. Banner, does Shuri have you helping with network repairs? Ah, yes. My sister does not always comment her code. It is quite frustrating. Are you truly a god? Your hammer. I would like to lift it someday. You know of the first Panther King? Fair enough. I am glad you are here, Romanov. Your knowledge of AIM will be instrumental in Wakanda's retaliation. I would not dare turn away an old friend of my grandfather. Such bonds must be honored. Ah, you are quite the archer. I am glad to have your aid. You have spoken to many of my people. What have you learned? Houses can be rebuilt. Belongings returned. Lives, however. I know. Now that we know about these fuse devices, we can stop them. I cannot let Shuri walk into danger alone. What is it?
The barrier he brought up, I patch us through. Then he is both reckless and vulnerable. The Avengers and I will stop him.
Shuri, Father knew the peace talks with the Jabari tribe were a sensitive issue, but he could never resist me when I asked to learn how to be a great king. We took Sixatut Zaraze with us. No one else. The Mute Zone village was quiet. When we arrived at the square, there was a stage for our father and the Jabari ambassador to speak from. I remember thinking a lot of people had come to watch, but now I know there were only 50. I had heard Father practice his speech so many times, I could have given it. I mimed along with his motions.
mouthing the words. When he raised his hand in an open palm, I raised my hand, and it began. All 6 Hatut Zeraze knelt before the Jabari ambassador, before turning their weapons on our father. The ambassador demanded no witnesses. His own guards began killing the crowd, one by one. I have never seen our father fight harder than he did that day to get to me. He was the Black Panther every second of his final moments. Father reached me just as a traitor raised his claws in front of me, but no strike came. I was pressed to the ground. The wind knocked out of me. I did not remember closing my eyes, but when they opened, Father's face was close to mine. I did not move. I did not breathe. I pretended to be dead beneath our father's corpse. I begged Bas to let me live. And she sent me America. Believing me dead, the traitors left. The quiet returned. Was he afraid? The look in his eyes was not fear. Did he suffer? No. One moment he was there, and the next, Bas took him. Shuri, you may not be the girl who cried on my shoulder. His mother told you what happened. But that boy, beneath his father's body, frozen in cowardice, is still within me. Regret cannot alter what one has done, but it can fuel what one does next. I hope the truth does for you what it could not do for me. Your brother.
Your shield intel said you had defeated Monica Rappaccini, or one of her clones. And yet, here she is. Not for the last time, I think.
The Black Panther must not fall! Wakanda needs their Black Panther! Help me so I can end them! Get me back in the fight! I've been hit! Get me back out there! Avengers! I need you! I am down! Give me aid! Join us! You owe the King of Wakanda a debt. Back on your feet. The Black Panther still needs your help. You're welcome. Your fight is not over. Wakanda and the Avengers still need you. This isn't over, my friend. You will be fine. Stand beside me. Get up. Bast protect you. We'll win this fight yet. I am losing ground. You must fight by the Panther's side. The heart-shaped Arab cannot help me here. My suit can only do so much. Aid would be useful. I am having trouble gaining ground. This is not getting us anywhere. The child is down. Stark is out. The Asgardian fell. Romanoff fell. The Hulk is down. Captain Rogers is down. The Shota Hawkeye is down. Barton has fallen. Barnes is out. Captain Danvers is down. The She-Hulk is out. The Spider-Man is down. Do not give up. Stay strong. We almost have them. Bast has blessed us. It is not long now.
The Black Panther owes you a favor. You have the gratitude of the unconquered realm. You have earned a favor from Wakanda. My thanks. You have my thanks. And the thanks of my people. You have my gratitude. Thank you.
Wakanda forever! For the unconquered realm! Bast protect us! Stay together! Bast watches over us! Strike the drums! We fight! We will not be terrorized! We are terror itself! We will defeat them all! Face Wakanda's claws! Bast forgive you! So be it, and so you die in dishonor, not while I rule. Wakandans do not kneel. My patience is short. Learn from this. Do not rise.
Understood. It shall be done. For that, you owe me a favor. A panther always keeps his promises. Of course. This might prove interesting. This should be fun. You can owe me a favor. As soon as I can, I will. It will be simple. I accept. Consider it done. It is done.
Finally, that is finished. We will conquer. They cannot conquer us. Strike harder. They will not prevail. We must not fall. We will take them down. They will not conquer. Bast is behind us. We cannot lose. This is not over. Remember who you are. I cannot move. They have trapped me somehow. Boss, deliver me. There is no escaping from this. I cannot get free. They have stopped me somehow. More would-be conquerors. More of them. New friends have arrived. They have taken a page from Koku. Eyes open. Be prepared. We have had our fill of you people. Good. They're finally feeling scared. A true hero is defined by the ferocity of his enemies. Ha! I am not worried. It looks like they are worried they will lose. Keep them coming. We will triumph. Claws up. Do not be intimidated. Now it might be a fair fight. This is all they send against the Black Panther. The plan remains. Defeat them! How dare they challenge the Black Panther and his allies? We need to join together! The Panther is waiting for the rest of you. I am here. Where is everyone else? Who is going to join me? I have had my fill. Was that typical for the Avengers? That was all of them. We should go. The fight is done. A pathetic showing. They were no match for us. That was it for now. That was not bad. We have made Wakanda proud. There is room for improvement. But we have done well. I am not surprised. Excellence is our only option. We will not be terrorized. We are terror itself. This is all they have for their Black Panther. They will need more than that to conquer us. They must be joking. This will be their last mistake. For King T'Chaka, history is on my side. This is mercy, my secret weapon. This will sting. Pay attention! Learn from this! A classic! You will stop! For every Black Panther, feel vibranium! Mark me! Tajolia! To me! Ancestors! Join me! Wakanda remembers! Meet the Panther Goddess! I do not fight alone! Bast! Now! Remember this! I am Boss Champion! Try advanced technology! I designed this myself! A gift from my sister. Let us see how you handle this. This should help. One of my specialties. Brains and brawn. Let us test your skills. A bead for every problem. Have a Kamoyo bead. Tech over talk. I got you something. I have just the thing. I can fix this. I think this is for you. Let us try this. Shall we? Have a Wakandan upgrade! Wakanda knows better than to set their scientists up for failure. That suit won't even protect you from contaminants. Is this what Western technology has amounted to? What goes up must come down. Always the brute. Perhaps this will finally pose a challenge. All that armor, and you still won't be able to beat us. Shall we? Why don't we have some fun? This one is for Wakanda. Which Avenger will join me? Perhaps the Black Panther could help. Let me show you how it is done. Mind if I join you? Bast, guide us.
Certainly. Agreed. I suppose so. Yes. Exactly. No, I think not. Not a chance. I am saying no to that. I must disagree. Potentially. I cannot be sure. It is not likely. I do not have complete confidence. No. Hello. Yes. Did you need to speak with me? You may approach. I would hope you are more comfortable with me. We had a funeral for you in Wakanda. It was a private moment between the small group of us that knew you. You are lucky. I've been trying to get into that group for years. Kamala, Thor, Natasha. Apparently, stuffy older brothers need not apply. We have counselors in Wakanda, should you ever need someone to talk to about your time in suspended animation. Smart of her. We have been experimenting quite a bit with cryogenic technology, so we have a dedicated counselor for participants. I know. Black Panthers share knowledge, memories. That was to intimidate you. Clearly, it worked. Okoye speaks fondly of you. Apparently, you have volunteered your services as a punching bag for Dora Milaje trainees. I have no trouble commuting back and forth. I am comfortable everywhere. I prefer to sleep in Wakanda. All right. That would be a question for them, not me. But I am sure they would be open to defeating an Avenger in hand-to-hand combat.
I do not know what you are referring to. I do not think it is a competition. I heard you were undercover at AIM for many years. Fair enough. I do not understand what you messaged me. I know what a meme is. You don't have Shuri for a sister without picking up internet slang. I am impressed. I did not think the Chimera would fly again. It takes courage to return to the place that ripped your family apart. Are you afraid? Thank you for coming to me with this. I cannot turn off my enhanced senses. When is a fight ever fair? The program that does not yet exist. It has crossed my desk. I can see what the others like about you. If I say, Your Majesty, will you tell my sister, you have had a lot of responsibility placed on your shoulders for someone so young. I have a request, Kamala. There is a group of Inhumans in Wakanda. Their powers have not been activated, and they are struggling with the decision. I thought perhaps you could speak with them. I am sure she would be delighted. Not in the way you might think. Politically, it made sense. But I was mourning a friend at the time. It was difficult to be objective. Otherwise, we would not be very good kings. AIM greatly underestimated you, Kamala. There is not. I have tried everything. I am surprised at how much less foul-mouthed you have become in 5 years. You should ask her yourself. I will put you in touch with some of her technicians. They may have more bandwidth to get back to you. Already forgotten. What part of forgotten was confusing to you? I can upgrade my own suit stock. You know, in my country, this would be considered treason. Indeed. You are definitely not. So, you will keep using the alloy. I don't know. Can you? Do tell. The world inside your head must be bizarre, Stark. Donald Blake, was it? Luke Charles was mine. When I was at school abroad, I was told you could commiserate on the subject of difficult siblings. What? No, you threw away your crown when you set down the hammer. Not at all. I am envious. You speak to them like equals, the Avengers. The teenager. What do you even discuss? And yet you, my sister allows in her group chat. Yes, but as I am not a cat, I would rather not. You are much more intimidating in person. Thank you for your assistance in our vibranium lab. It was interesting to see what you could and could not destroy. Indeed. Is the trauma of revisiting that place what made you turn? We have dealt with our own share of biological manipulation, and your work is highly regarded. Am I to understand, you were in a relationship with Monica Rappaccini? I have questions, but they may be indelicate. I did not let her become anything. There was no stopping her. But I assume you are not really talking about my sister. Shuri did not invite you into her text chat, did she? Never mind. You could add me under a false name. What? I am. I just do not know what you are talking about. We have an archery competition every year in Wakanda. Your compatriots speak very highly of your aim. Excuse me? How much were you paid to tell me that? Of course it is. I wanted to invite Kate Bishop to an archery competition we hold in Wakanda. Would that be appropriate? My apologies. Would you like to watch? I respect your commitment, Barton. A single weapon. I am sorry for offering. It was indelicate. I understand. Nevertheless, I am sorry. Do you prefer sleeping out in the open? How are the upgraded arrows? I am glad to hear it. Hello there. Hello, Banner. Dr. Banner. Stark. Hello, Stark. Hello, Natasha. Greetings, Odan-san. Thor. Hello, Miss Bishop. Barton. Hello, Agent Barton. The Chimera is adequate. But I would make a few changes if given the chance. It is very closed off in here. How do you avoid feeling claustrophobic anywhere but the command deck? Shuri would have a field day if she could see this place. Did I see duct tape on an actual duct layer? Insane. There are, surprisingly, a few Inhumans in Wakanda. Perhaps they would like to speak to the Resistance too. Not now. Thinking the sheer amount of smells here is troubling for Panther's senses. It is hard to focus. Though primitive, there is some interesting science being tested aboard the Chimera. It is hard to resist offering my advice. I have told the shield mechanics not to touch the Wakandan jet, but I often have to watch them like a hawk. Or a panther, I suppose? You are not the one who must deem me worthy. Only Bast can do that. You are the one in charge around here, aren't you?